Hi, I'm Alice and I studied at UCS. I did sports science and coaching degree and I now own a female-only gym. We are a High Rocks affiliated club. We have a full gym at the top. So my main job role is coaching classes. So I'm a High Rocks coach. We do spinning here. We kind of do a mixture of everything. So it's early evenings, late mornings, early mornings, all of the hours. We are very fortunate that we've got a really loyal client base from when we first started. Yeah, so I built this from scratch. It was just on a bit of a whim, to be honest. I wanted to start some female-only classes. Our leisure centre closed down, so I was sat on my doorstep one day and was like, right, I'm going to start a female-only business. There is definitely a huge gap in the market for females to feel safe in an environment where they can train in whatever they want to wear. There's still quite a stigma of women not being able to go back to training after they've had children, and I think there is a lack of support for women who don't have the privilege to be able to put their child in childcare to go and have some time for themselves. So for me it was about creating a space where women can bring their children if they can't, but also feel totally comfortable wearing whatever they want and be supported by other women. I feel like the most unexpected thing was a lot of self-doubt. Even though I've been very fortunate that business has been amazing for me, there is always an element of self-doubt. Will it work? Won't it work? There was a lot of sections in my course that you could kind of pick and choose what worked for you, which is what I really liked. There was a lot of business stuff that Nathan helped me with, and he also helped me or point me in the right direction for potentially business grants and things. He was able to point me in the direction of potential funding, how I could develop the kids' classes within my business. So he was a great support to be able to help me. So I went into my third year and I was just pregnant into my third year. I wanted to grow the business. I went online, applied for a business loan, got the business loan. I was like, right, I need to find a premises. Was fortunate enough to find this place, signed it. By this point, I was heavily pregnant. So I was like 6 months pregnant, opened it February 2024, finished my degree June and had my little one in June. So it was kind of a bit of a crazy third year. It was really challenging. Like, I hadn't studied, I'm a mature student compared to the other people that were there. I found it really, really challenging. I remember probably about my second week when we'd had a list of all of the things that we could, like books we could look at online, and everyone was with their iPads, with their books on their iPads, and I was there with my actual book, highlighting stuff, writing things down. A typical old mature student. But yeah, there was a massive amount of support from all of the lecturers there, and if I needed any additional help or support, they were really good at offering it. The facilities were actually amazing. So we had ice bath, we had body fat analysis, access to the sports hall. We did a few things off-site at local schools where we were able to go in and coach. Well, I didn't do any placements at uni, but I went and found my own placement. So I volunteered at a youth football team, and then I worked as a sports coach within primary schools in the local area. So I went out and got some real life experience, which helped massively. And I feel like that is absolutely necessary, because you could do a degree, but if you've got no real life experience, you can't go out and coach women, you can't go out and coach children if you don't know what you're dealing with. It's not just the coaching aspect, it's the mental health side of things that someone might come to you with where they're really feeling really down. So you're having to navigate through that. And I think actually being a mature student has helped me massively, because I've had a huge amount of life experience before coming back to the degree, so I was able to utilise that. When I opened my business here, I feel like I've been very fortunate. I think maybe a bit of luck, maybe a bit of perseverance and not giving up, but I feel like if I hadn't have done my degree, I wouldn't have gained the confidence to just go for it. Whereas when you're doing a degree, you have to complete it. To be honest, graduating for me was huge. No one in my family's gone to uni. I got literally no GCSEs whatsoever, and I started a PT course through Bridgewater College, and then the tutor at the time said, why don't you do a degree in sports? I applied for it, got it. So graduating for me was huge. So if I compare myself to when I first started my degree, I was definitely more reserved, a little bit sort of apprehensive about going for things. Now, I wouldn't hesitate to go absolutely crazy and big. You don't have to stay away for uni. Like, I stayed at home, I live with my children and my partner. I didn't have to go and travel. I just drove down every day. So if you're a mum or you're returning to education, it's a great option to be able to still stay at home and not have to travel.